for now. Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Ra_KE, and as you can see guys, I'm at the hospital. It's really unfortunate that I fell sick on a very critical day. I became sick at around 11 a.m., which is the local time in China. And that's 11 a.m., maybe it's about 6 or 5 in the morning in Kenya. I think it's 5, yeah. So at that time when I fell sick, my blood pressure just shoot up once. I never had any issues with my blood pressure before. So I had a very high blood pressure, and I didn't know it was high blood pressure, but the way I felt, my colleagues suggested that I should go for a test. So I went to the nurse's station in our school, and they checked and they said my blood pressure was too high. Then I was put to rest in a room just within the school compound. 2 hours later, which was about 1 p.m. China time, which was now about 8 or 9, I think, in Kenya. My sister called me. She did not know that I was not well. So she called me and she said, "Hi Ruth, do you know Raila is dead?" I'm like, Why are you kidding? Why are you making such jokes? Sorry, I was interrupted. So as she told me that Raila is dead, and I told her to stop those kind of jokes because people have been talking about Raila's death for a long time, and don't be one of those people. You don't wish people dead. That's what I told my sister. So she said, it's actually on the social media. But I just didn't want to listen to that, so I told her, stop those kind of rumors. So later on, just about 5 minutes after, I saw one of my cousins posted in a group chat, like, "Rest in peace, Baba." I'm like, And I took it like personal. It was, which I think was not so good. I asked her, "Why do you write such kind of information? It's not in the news. Who are you to give that kind of information?" And she said, "Raila is dead." And I said, if Raila is dead, the news could have announced already. Which channel did you watch that? I can as well check and see. Then she said, it's all over. Just go to Facebook and type Raila and you will see. Not thinking of my situation, not thinking that I was also not well, immediately I turned into Facebook and I typed Raila, and for sure I saw people crying and yelling and everything was happening. And they're all like, "Rest in peace, Baba, you fought a good fight," oh, Baba, 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 Baba. So I said, okay, maybe it's true, because anyway, people have been talking about Raila's death for the past 2 weeks. And I was even asking myself, why do people wish somebody dead? Because he was just on a treatment that the wife told us clearly that he went on a treatment and is resting in India for some time before he goes back to Kenya. Why is everybody wishing him dead? Anyway, long story short. Sorry, the doctor is here again. I don't know. Let me get back to you. So as I was telling you, sorry I was interrupted by the doctor. The doctor came in for a check, for a round. And as I was telling you, I did not even imagine myself being in the hospital. Okay, the other video I did when I was going for a doctor's check, that was because of my knee, yeah? But unfortunately, something came up abruptly. This is kind of an emergency, but I'm glad that all the tests have been going through a lot of tests. So many. My hand is all wrapped with injections and all those things, yeah. The situation is that when I felt sick, it was like a sharp pain on my chest. Guys, don't take sickness as a joke. Any slight pain you hear in your body, run and check it out. Any slight pain you get on your body, run and check it out. You never know what it is. It could be something that will cause you problems again. But I'm not saying that I'm now 100% fine. I'm still having pain on my chest. But I'm glad because it's been checked. I checked everything that I could check. Yep, so I'm just waiting to hear what the results will come out and say. Because now they told me they wanted they took so much blood from me. I think like more than 8 those things, yeah. They took 4 when I arrived here. They took 4 again. No, they took 2 again later. They took 4 again today morning. They've been measuring my blood pressure since the time I entered this place. And it's been high. I don't know what caused it. I've never suffered anything to do with blood pressure, but guys, that is it. Some things just happen. There's always a beginning of something, yeah? So, I also have some patches around my body to manage my heartbeat. You see these ones? All over my body. I think they're about 6 or I don't know. So guys, that's why I have this small bag on my neck. And I think I'm carrying a handbag. It's not a handbag. This one? I don't know if you can see this one. It's all tubes, pipes, and that one. So I'm just here waiting to hear what they'll tell me next. But that's the situation, guys. So keep me in your prayers. Remember to pray for me. I'll be well. I know I'll be well. Yeah, but it's good to let people know what's happening because sometimes people may wonder, where did you disappear? Some people are asking what's wrong. My chest is so bad. My chest. I don't know what is in my chest, guys. They checked everything. They cannot find what it is. But anyway, guys, it's life. So as I told you, Kenya is mourning. We are mourning the death of a hero, the son of the soil, Mr. Raila Amolo Odinga, people's president. He was never a president, but we called him a president. He was never a president at one point. He vied for the presidential seat several times, but he never won. Even he won, but he never got it. That's what we know. And it's painful. I told my daughter that Raila is dead. She said, "Oh, Baba." I said, "So you also know his Baba?" And she said, "Yes, that's how people call him. Baba, the Baba of the nation." So he had that fatherly figure to the entire nation, not to his family only, but to the entire nation. So we are mourning the death of Raila Amolo Odinga. However much I'm in pain, but I'm still mourning him as well. May God rest his soul in peace. May God give us the strength to carry on, to pick up our mats and move on from where he left us. Raila Amolo Odinga fought a great fight for the country and the people of Kenya. He was a devoted leader. That's the passion for the country. He took Kenya as his own. And people loved him. He had that there. The dima. What do we call it? Dima or what? That thing that just makes the charisma that makes people just like him. Though there are people who don't like him, but maybe there are people who don't like him, who did not like him, but they feel the pain. They cannot just tell. Because when Raila is gone, we don't know what Kenya holds in stock for everyone. So guys, mourn with us. Kenya is mourning. Kenya is in pain. Kenya is in pain. This is medicine, don't worry. My top is not dirty. I've been going through a lot of CT scan, mirroring, I don't know, it's called mirroring, whatever. I went through a lot of tests yesterday. I went for ECG, ultrasound, CT scan, arteries, mirroring or something. I don't know what they're called, those medical terms. But I did a lot of tests. And even today, they're still doing more. I don't know what they're checking now. But they are the doctors. I am the patient. I have to follow. So guys, continue praying for me and continue praying for our country, Kenya. And it shall be well. They say even when we're in pain, sometimes you just smile. I try to smile. I see there's a glare in my eyes, but I think it's a reflection of the light from the window, because there's a window just adjacent to me. This is the view from my hospital window. I can see outside. I see so many people moving around, vehicles, many apartments, and part of the hospital. It's a good view. At least it makes you feel motivated. So guys, thank you so much for watching my video. Rao _ is my YouTube name. Now we have a Rao jet. So I think I'm gonna change my YouTube name soon. We have a Rao jet, Rao 001, that carried Mr. Prime Minister from India, from Mumbai. Yep, because he was also a Rao. He was Raila Amolo Odinga. I am Rao. I'm somebody. So thank you guys for watching. Rao _ is my YouTube name. Kindly consider subscribing, liking, and sharing my videos. See you in the next video. Bye. I cannot even wave. My hand cannot even go straight, guys. It's that bad. I cannot even put my hands. Bye-bye.